Hello there. Australia has stepped in to help with a delivery of natural gas to the National Grid's facility on the Isle of Grain in Kent. The Atalos docked at Europe's largest liquefied natural gas terminal on Kent's Isle of Grain earlier today, to deliver a cargo of LNG from Australia for the first time in 6 years, all to help the UK stay detached from Putin's Russian gas. But to put things in perspective, the Atalos has a capacity of 174,000 cubic metres of LNG, which equates to 100 million cubic metres when regasified. But UK gas consumption in 2021 was of the order of 77 billion cubic metres, which equates to 770 LNG deliveries from ships the size of the Atalos, or 2 arriving every single day. Now, to give you an idea of the scale of that problem, the Atalos sailed from Malaysia on the 20th of July, where it had picked up its cargo of Australian LNG. So by my reckoning, it took 5 weeks or so to get here. That's 35 days. That would mean 70 ships in transit to the UK and 70 ships in transit away from the UK to pick up more gas, round the clock, just to service the UK. That's 140 LNG ships out of a global total of 175 ships as of 2020. That's if it was even technically feasible. It takes something between 24 and 36 hours to unload one single vessel. Now, we may have the largest LNG terminal in Europe, but guess what? We have very little storage for natural gas. So we either have to use it immediately, or sell it to the EU via pipeline, or send it to the EU to store for us, and hope that we get it back. At the moment, we have 7 of our own storage sites, holding about 1.5 billion metres of gas, but that's only enough for a few days. But when our largest, previously abandoned storage facility at the Rough site off the east coast of England comes back online in the autumn, it will add another 3.31 billion cubic metres of storage. So in total, we could have enough gas to run the country for maybe 2 to 3 weeks at a push. And with business consumption of gas being far larger than domestic use, if we shut down large sections of manufacturing and the like, then households could be supplied for a lot longer. But the damage caused to business would be severe. And the Rough storage facility won't be ready for use until the autumn anyway. Now, Australia has 2.4 trillion cubic metres of proven gas reserves, compared to the UK's 200 billion cubic metres of proven gas reserves. But that Australian gas has to be compressed, using a lot of energy, so that it could be transported in liquid form. Then more energy is used to get it from, in this case, Malaysia to the UK via ship. And then it has to be regasified, taking more energy. And as I said earlier, either then used immediately or sold or sent to the EU to be stored. And we do all of this instead of using the huge potential of the natural gas between our very own feet. All because of the Russian-backed, yes, Russian-backed Western anti-fracking campaigns. The Russians used their own gas money to fund our anti-fracker useful idiots to try and engineer our eventual dependency on Russian gas. So if you are sat there freezing this winter, just think how it could have been. And for all you greenies out there, I assume you've already ensured that all your heating and transport does not include the burning of fossil fuels and wood, including that burned in UK electricity generating stations, because if not, you're just a hypocrite.